What's the title?
Boram's disappearing experience.
What makes Boram upset?
His parents don't care about him.
Why does he feel that way?
He is sad
So why? Why does he feel that way?
because his parents always pay more attention to his brothers.
Why do they do that, though?
That's because his brother is disciplined.
Okay, that's right. So Boram's brother is disabled. Next page. What is Boram complaining about?
His brother just sits around and his parents always help him out.
Next page. What does MsOh do with the red pepper?
She is Boram. She made Boram disabled.
What happened to Boram?
Boram really is disabled.
So, can he walk?
No. He sits in a wheelchair.
So what does Boram want?
He wants someone bring him that books on the table and a glass of water.
오케이. 선생님이 불구로 만들어보죠.
네.
학생은? 나중에 이런 일이.
여기서 보다 보면 여기에 눈도 있어요. 사다리에 눈이 있어요.
Okay. Where does Boram want to go?
He like to go to the park.
What's wrong with the step?
He don't go.
What's wrong with the step?
The step is so high.
Right, Boram thinks it's
It's
too
so
high. What does MsOh do for Boram?
Boram means to help push him.
So, MsOh wants
Help
to
push
push
the wheelchair.
Boram's wheelchair, right? Is it easy to push a wheelchair?
No, pushing a wheelchair isn't as easy as it looks.
Next page. What's wrong now?
It is the stairs. Isn't there a crosswalk?
So, stairs what?
Stairs?
What's wrong now?
Isn't
What's wrong with the stairs?
he can't supposed to go up these stairs.
Right, Boram cannot go up the stairs. Did the children know that stairs would be such a problem before?
Yes.
응?
No.
알고 있었어?
아니요, 몰랐죠.
응?
No.
No, they didn't realize it before. 어? 그렇지? 왜?
얘는 그냥 걸어다니니까.
걸어다니니까 그 불편함을 알 수가 없었지. What do they think they should have done?
They should have taken the bus.
Can they get on the bus easily?
No. He can't get up the stairs. How can he get on a bus?
Right, so it's impossible, right?
Right.
Next page. How is Boram doing now?
He said, can he get a ride on Mom?
So how does he feel?
He's exhausted.
All right, he's exhausted. Where does Suna want to go?
She wants to go to New Zealand.
She wants to take a trip
to New Zealand.
What for?
She here is a great place for the disabled.
Okay, she heard that. The next page. Does the city look like a paradise?
No, it's a regular city.
What does Boram love the city for?
Because every building has a ramp.
Can Boram get on the bus easily?
Yes.
How can he do that? But what did the bus driver do?
Bus driver lowered the ramp and he can get on.
Right, next page. Was it easy for Boram to get on the bus?
Yeah, yes.
Right, it was easy. What else is good for people in wheelchairs when they get on the bus?
They save 20% of the space inside the bus for people in wheelchairs.
Next page. What's special about the park in the picture?
There are many disabled people in this park.
Why are there many disabled people in this park?
That's because they can't get around by themselves.
How do Miri and Hojin feel about disabled people?
They still feel sorry for these disabled people.
And what about Hojin?
He pitied them.
Okay, Hojin says he pities them. How did Boram feel when people looked at him with pity?
He hated it.
Next page. How do lots of people feel about the disabled?
It's not so good.
So how do they feel?
So what is people look at we're ugly, right?
So they pity disabled people, right? And
they hated it.
And they think.
They think.
And they even think.
Even think.
What do they think? What do they even think?
Even think they can't do anything on their own.
Okay, next page. What should we do to help the disabled?
We should help the disabled be more independent. Independent.
Who helped Helen Keller?
Like any servant.
Okay, Annie Sullivan.
Annie Sullivan.
What are Boram's parents trying to do?
His parents are trying to help his brother be more independent. Independent.
What does Boram want to do from now on?
Instead of complaining, he will help too.
How did Miri feel around Boram's brother before?
She used to pity his brother whenever he saw him.
Will she feel the same about Boram's brother?
No.
No, she won't. What does Miri suggest for MsOh's classroom?
They could build a wheelchair ramp for their classroom.
What can Boram's brother do then?
Instead, after all, his brother might be MsOh's student one day.
Right, so he can be MsOh's student one day.
My parents don't care about me. What are you talking about? My parents always pay more attention to my brother. That's because your brother is disciplined. Sometimes I wish I were disciplined. You can't be serious. My brother just sits around and my parents always help him out. If you think being disciplined is easy, why don't you become disciplined? That's a good idea. It would be nice to sit around and do nothing. I'm not so sure. It wouldn't be easy to make discipline, wouldn't? Not a problem. Rapper, do your magic. Look, Boram really disabled. Can someone bring me that food on the table? I also like a glass of water, please. I can't believe this. So, Miss Discipline, what would you like to do now? I like to go to the park. Oops, has this dad always been here? It's so high. It's not that high. I'll help push you. Watch out, I don't want to fall out. Pushing a wheelchair isn't as easy as it looks. Oh no, stairs! Isn't there a crosswalk? How am I supposed to go up these stairs? I never thought stairs would be such a problem. We should have taken the bus. If we can't get up the stairs, how can we get on the bus? I'm exhausted. Can I get riding on Mom? Hey, why don't we take a trip to New Zealand? New Zealand? I hear it's a great place for the disabled. Really? Let's go. All right. Red Pepper, do your magic. This place doesn't look like a paradise. It's a regular city. But I did miss this likes it. Look at this. Every building has a lamp. Let's get on the bus. Won't it be difficult for you? Not at all. I lower the lamp and you can get on. Wow, that was a piece of cake. We saved 20% of the space inside the bus for people in wheelchairs. There are many disabled people in the park. That's because they can't get around by themselves. I wish my brother could live here. No matter how good the facilities are, I still feel sorry for disabled people. Yeah, I pity them. You shouldn't say that. They don't want pity from others. Why not? I understand. So many people look at me with pity today. I hated it. Why is it so bad to feel sorry for the disabled? Well, why do people look at your ugly nose with pity all the time? Excuse me, what's wrong with my nose? It's not good to pity disabled people, but it's worse to think they can't do anything on their own. But they can do anything on their own. Haven't you heard of Helen Keller or Chai or Lead? Disabled people can do many things by themselves. If it's easy for them to get around, we should help the disabled be more independent. Like any servant help Helen Keller, right? Yes, I see. My parents are trying to help my brother be more independent. Instead of complaining, I will help too. Franklin Bora, I used to feed your brother whenever I saw him. Now I won't. I am glad to hear. Perhaps we could build a wheelchair ramp for your classroom, MsOh. I am glad to hear that. Very great idea. After all, my brother might be your student one day.